Waiting. It's a waiting game. Stand by. There's a vehicle over there. I'm not sure what that is. Standing by. It's 2:14 p.m. Moving on. 2:14 p.m. 2:14 p.m. 2:14 p.m. 2:14 p.m. 2:14 p.m. Standing by. Waiting. Standing by. Really quiet, guys. Next wife should be arriving very shortly. Looks like Comoni Martinez. Oh, look at that. We do have activity. And that's the vehicle right there. Okay, here we go. That's the reason for the high frequencies and brain attacks. We do have activity. This individual is already documented. He's been to the white quarterback party. He is a family member. There we go. He's been to the white quarterback party. There we go. That is the reason for the high frequencies while inside my room. Okay? This individual is picking up narcotics and utilizing the child to avoid any suspicious activity. This is a female recently employed by United States Post Office. Okay, the female, not home. She is working for the United States Post Office. That's the information of the vehicle right there. There we go. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging narcotics involving children. There we go. On video. That is the reason for the high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves as a deterrent, as a distraction while inside my room. Okay? And this is called the final faith. The victim falls asleep and obviously we were able to capture this on video. Okay? There we go. We got the information as far as the license plates as well. This individual is well documented as far as a white quarterback party involving children. This is a pickup of narcotics. Obviously, the female is not there. Okay? She is at work. She is working as a United States, recently employed by the United States Post Office. Okay? She's not home. And this is a narcotic pickup as far as trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. This is a trap house. No address identification or work permit, even though individuals continue stopping by from time to time in the white utility work van. This is Town of Cicero Mayor David Dominic, Dirty Little Secret. Okay? Alright, let's get the video right here. 2:18 p.m., July 23rd, 2026, Thursday. Okay? And this comes after numerous, this right here is another pre-arranged attack. A young teenager playing the role of this distress victim, as far as being attacked by an individual recording in public view with his camera, okay, which is me. So that seems to be the strategy to avoid any association or blame as far as anything happened to me physically or electronically since 2003 year, okay? So that is how Town of Cicero officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, and Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, and his nephew, Anthony J. Loader, are trying to avoid any association, okay? This is called making sure there's no loose ends. That's another reason why the dollar store owner was instructed to transfer over the title over to a family member, okay? And to avoid the IRS as well, same strategy to avoid any association or wrongdoing, okay? We do have 5139 as well, Trap House 5139. All right, so this comes to the big question: what was the constant attacks? As far as what you're seeing here, this is also catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. The individual of 5132, he is utilizing his two other vehicles inside the garage 5132, and this vehicle is simply left there as catfish. Usually parking away from camera view to avoid our timestamp that enables us to find out the daily deliveries taking place. But in this case, it is being used as catfish away from 5130, where the narcotic continues to be picked up with the child, okay, with the child. The child obviously is not staying there, okay, because the mother's at work. She's recently employed by the United States Post Office, okay? She has her uniform on, and she is a clear participant of the game of manipulation, daily plan tax entrapment, trying to create some type of family conflict as well, just like this individual and this individual as well, 5132. Everyone is taking turns as far as a prearranged physical attack to create family conflict. All right, for now, looks like everything's quiet, and we were able to find out exactly what was taking place and the reason for the long-term Oh, the phone has been shut down. Look, the phone has been shut down. Let's see. At 2:21 p.m., Thursday, July 23rd, 2026, the phone just shut down right before your eyes. Let's see the reason why. No reason, okay? No reason. Told you. Out of spite. Defiance, of course. But we do have video footage of this child engaging with this individual in the white powder bag party that they had. And this individual is a family member as well, okay? So we have him clearly arriving in the front. He's not even hiding his vehicle. He just parked in front, and the child is not staying there, obviously staying with this individual or the father that continues hiding since February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal fake arrest. That's right. To avoid any suspicious activity or wrongdoing. And for entrapment purposes as far as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. All right, that's it. We were able to capture the individual. Obviously, the child continues to be utilized for this specific purpose. The children are specifically trying to retrieve the narcotics, social acting, and a lot of transportation of narcotics is being taken place. Even though the female's not there, the child is being used to open up the door, retrieve the narcotics, and then leaving with the individual, okay? The child is not there, okay? The child is being used as the ride-along. The little boy ride-along continues. That's exactly what's taking place here. And we also have Board of Education, District 99, female involved in criminal activity on video, social acting as if she was going to go to the store, and she made a turn right back as soon as I went down the stairs, okay, to find out what this individual was going. And we also had an individual with a leaf blower as well. So, and we have Thomas Cecil officials and law enforcement, just like yesterday, every single day, trying to strategize some type of entrapment. And this is the reason why here, guys, okay? This is child endangerment at the highest level. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics on video. We were able to capture everything. And obviously, open for business. A number of trap houses in the area. 5130, 5132. Basement, apartment, and the garage with a special layout. The Carlos and Letty Protein Shake business. Okay, Carlos and Letty Protein Shake business. The dollar store owner simply instructed to move a block away and business as usual. 5139. There's the individual employee serving customers periodically as far as long distance Hawthorne track race horses. Animal cruelty continues. And 5135 next door. Homeowner Martinez's son was instructed to move his vehicle away after the pre-planned attack this morning with this young teenager, okay, involved. Other than that, that's it. I really don't see much going on. The phones are working fine. You can clearly see that. It was attacked out of spite. And all we have to do is wait. That's all we got to do. And we were able to capture the information here as well, as far as the individual arriving with the child. Okay, so we were able to capture that at 2:25 p.m., 2:25 p.m., Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. So pay attention to the time here, guys. This individual clearly has no job. Clearly has no job and is driving, as far as the little boy right along, is being used to pick up narcotics and drive around with the child. With the child. That's exactly what's going on. This individual is picking up narcotics, even though the female is not there. Even though the female is not there, he is picking up narcotics and driving around with the child to avoid any suspicious activity. Thomas Cecil police officers posted for safe passage of narcotics. All this is happening while inside my room, uploading videos, and the brain is being attacked with high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves since 2003 year. Okay, and the current time is 2:26 p.m., July 23rd, 2026. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. Please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, equal exposure for microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. Other than that, that's it. We were able to capture this, and we were very, very fortunate. Obviously, there's no police officers in the area, and they're posted. They are posted, waiting for me to respond. That's another reason for the high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves to provoke movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts. Surprise advantage once I approach the window. Obviously, we don't see anything at the moment. Okay? All right, we got what we needed right here. Okay, so bam. Okay. How about that? How about that? What a small world. Individual arrives discreetly while inside my room. Remember, the electronic harassment is being used as a deterrent, as a distraction, and also to manipulate the victim for the final faith to go into a sleep, a very, it makes the victim very, very relaxed, Okay. All right, that's it. That is it. It doesn't look like Carlos and Letty are doing much activity. And we do have the mob, Board of Education, District 99, earlier participating as well with this individual here. Okay. And we also have the senior citizen with the white vehicle once again participating. All right, that's pretty much it. You can clearly see none of the windows are covered up. Ex-wife is in the area. She will be arriving shortly. You can see the bright light harassment here. And they have altered the window to avoid any association of wrongdoing. Okay? We're standing by. This is an attempt to stop our ongoing surveillance of trafficking involving children, guys, and Hawthorne track race horses. Alright, we are standing by. Let's see any activity back here. Nope. Okay. The bike is there. 5139. The bike is there. 5139. That's the bike that's used periodically for delivering narcotics in the area. But other than that, very, very quiet back here, guys. Very quiet. Okay. Okay. Got my socks. Okay, that's it. We were able to capture what we needed. And that is exactly what is taking place. Very discreetly. See the difference? What a big difference, right? That is the reason they're very, very quiet now. They got caught. And this right here, I simply have to move the table. Natural light, but what they do is it's an on and off switch, okay? To manipulate the victim will cause accidents and death, okay? The on and off switch, bright light harassment. Okay, we have another vehicle that just arrived. Let's see who this is. And it could be a Uber Eats. Alright, let's see. Looks like the door only opens up from the outside, not from the inside. Now they're waiting for the command signal to step out. Remember, I just went to the back. So this could be instruction given on command signal. This could be most likely a customer. Not sure. Okay, we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Here we go. Okay, there's movement. Okay. They're not in a hurry. Okay, there's a lot of movement. Could be just a family. Okay, standing by. A lot of kids, Let's see. Okay. Pretty normal. Okay. A lot of kids. Here we go. That is the police officer involved in criminal activity, and that's his information right there. Okay. And we also have Homeowner Martinez coming out with her dog at the same time frame. Okay. Same time frame. Okay. So the police officer that happens to be off duty is working with the Martinez family. You can clearly see that. And where does she go? Well, most likely the vehicle is parked away from camera view. Now, why? Let's try and figure this out. Okay. Okay, there you go. So that is an off-duty police officer. He's well documented already. This is a Thomas Trail police officer involved in criminal activity of State Fraud Mental Health Hospital inpatient entrapment. There he is right there. He's well documented already, guys, over a long time ago. All right, so Homeowner Martinez simply came out, and there is the lookout man as well. That is the lookout man. The dollar store owner, family member, working alongside the police officers involved in criminal activity and homeowner Martinez's wife. Simply instructed to grab her dog and walk around the area. She is parked, not quite sure where, but she is parked away from camera view. Okay? Away from camera view. Part of social acting, of course. Alright, the mail carrier has just arrived. This could be the reason for the distraction. For some reason, the mail carrier has just arrived. The mail carrier has just arrived. Very important that we document the mail carrier. This mail carrier is involved in criminal activity. Okay, we do have him interacting February 27, 2026. With the individual was involved in the fake arrest with the U.S. Marshal. All right, that's it. We caught homeowner Martinez, a number of individuals, especially, most important, the police officer. Okay, 2:34 p.m., July 23rd, 2026. This is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. And we do have a number of trap houses in the area. And obviously this one is working periodically with the little boy right along. Okay, the little boy right along. Okay, that's it. Homeowner Martinez took a little walk with her dog, and at the same time frame, we do have the dollar store owner family member. That individual is either walking or driving his bike around. Okay. All right, that's it. We were able to capture that on video as well. Very important information here, guys, regarding the dirty little secret of Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic. That's right. 2:34 p.m., July 23rd, 2026. We're off to a good start, guys. And obviously, the lookout man is a very important for a number of lookout people in the area. Not just one, okay? They want to make sure there's no loose ends. And that's the reason why the discretion is being taken. And homeowner Martinez clearly participation at the same time frame, working alongside the police officer, off duty, of course, but nevertheless involved in criminal activity. Of state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. All right, there we go, guys. We got everybody on video, and we're going to continue waiting for more activity. 2:36 p.m., July 23rd, 2026. High frequencies, electromagnetic field waves, to see if I respond, okay? Since 2003. So keep your eyes on me, guys. We are trying to make a difference here. It is worth your time and effort, okay? This is it. History in the making. This is it, guys. This is it. A lot of time, effort, law enforcement, strategizing, and this young teenager being instructed to park here for this specific reason. That is it. Looks like homeowner Martinez has been instructed to simply take her dog and walk around the block. And I don't see her coming back to here. But obviously the Martinez family are hiding their vehicles very, very well. Okay, the vehicles are nowhere to be seen. Okay, these vehicles have been instructed to hide from camera view. Okay, there we go. You can clearly see the intent behind hiding their vehicles. Obviously, they want me to go outside and look for the vehicles, and the police officers are waiting in the area for me. Okay, not just walking around. Obviously, if I go after homeowner Martinez, okay, and she is playing the victim, that I am harassing her. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, so walking around is not part of it, but chasing somebody with a camera is. See that? So see how that works out? That's the reason why we have Board of Education, District 99, female employees walking around with their camera on hand. And we were able to capture the female in the act of criminal activity of this sort. That's right. All right, we already uploaded the video as well. Moving on. Carlos and Letty protein shake business. The children have arrived once again. Children are a very big part. Children are a very big part of trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics to avoid any suspicious activity. That's the reason you will see continuous activity with children, even though the narcotics are heavily involved, okay, with customers in the area. That's it. Homeowner Martinez won't be coming back anytime soon. Remember, she is waiting for me to go outside and find out where she's at with her little doggy. They're not parked around here. They're parked around the block. You see the children? The children are instructed to just simply play in the parking lot, and that's pretty much it. Okay? No supervision. No supervision. As you can see, they're simply instructed to play back there to give the impression there's nothing going on. Okay? That's what's exactly the strategizing behind the children being involved to avoid any suspicious activity. This is it. This is it. All right. And you saw clearly Homeowner Martinez clearly has no job. Okay? This individual clearly has no job. This individual clearly has no job. Everyone is... there we go. So I told you the police officer was waiting for me. I told you. See that? I told you. It wasn't that difficult to find out. Sooner or later, the police officers are waiting for me. Now, why are the police officers waiting for me? The police officers are not waiting just for me just because. They want to see if I respond to Homeowner Martinez running with the dog on command signal. That's what they're trying to see. They're trying to see that it's catfish. Bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting. That's the reason the police officers have be present here. And to safeguard safe passage for narcotic activity. Working alongside the Dollar Store owner, family member, lookout man, and the Martinez family. And 2:41 p.m., July 23rd, 2026. Now we have two police officers, one off duty with an orange motorcycle, and one on duty. And, well, what can I say? A lot of activity with the police officers, and they have made their presence noted every single day. This is another reason why the Morton High School students are not being protected. And this is another reason why I filed a petition with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor, Larry Dominic, a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. June 10th, Wednesday, this year, 2026, okay? Based on May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. We do have a police report indicating that it was a prank call, even though 60-plus police officers, paramedics, and fire department were deployed here, and they also called my ex-wife at work to create family conflict. She responded by fainting at her job because they told her someone wanted to hurt themselves at this address. And they specifically said basement to disassociate themselves of any wrongdoing toward me. Even though we have the police officers arriving immediately, going up the stairs and eyeballing toward the second floor, okay? And hiding behind the tree, the bush there, okay? And February 27, 2026, Friday as well, at 3 p.m., U.S. Marshal involved in criminal activity and working alongside the Martinez family, just like you saw, side by side. This is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. History in the making, guys. That's right. History in the making. And you're beginning to see why so much time, effort, law enforcement strategizing is taking place because the pressure's on. Remember, I am a victim of electronic harassment since 2003 and present, okay? And they want to make sure there's no loose ends or association or affiliation of wrongdoing. That's the reason the dollar store owner was immediately instructed to transfer over the title, and we uploaded his current address and the IRS, and we have this individual involved in trying to create a physical contact with me, okay? Chasing me. And we also have the female 5130 as well. And now this young, very young teenager, obviously social acting. We uploaded the video of his social acting. And we also have various contractors in the area willing to do the same thing, okay? There's a lot of money being tossed around, and I'm it. I'm it, guys. What can I say? We're waiting for more police officers to arrive, and that's just a little taste of how Town Cicero officers are involved in criminal activity. In my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports and arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness once I respond to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, and entrapment. They have, by simply altering the window. You can see that. They have altered the window, and we are still waiting. We're still here. I'm alive and kicking, guys. I'm editing, I am uploading, and of course, I'm able to withstand the high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves. Of course, over time, it will weaken the blood vessels, okay? Tearing down the tissue, creating a blood hemorrhaging, okay? So this is it. This is it. But the Thomas Cicero officials, inaccurate mayor, Larry Dominic, and Melo Greco, main proprietor of 5132 with his family, they clearly understand that as well. That's why it's so important that I respond to this type of scenario. A young teenager playing the victim, that I am harassing him, okay? And clearly, we saw homeowner Martinez coming out at the same time frame with the off-duty police officer driving the orange motorcycle. And then we have another police officer active duty, okay? All these scenarios, you did see the young child being used for trafficking. Obviously, the mother is not home. The mother's not home. She is recently employed by the United States Postal Office, okay? You can upload her information and find out if she's not, okay? You can do that. All right, we do have a vehicle arriving. Let's see if it's involved or not, okay? A lot of people arrive here from time to time. We shall see. There is a lot of parking all over the place. So, we are focused. Standing by. Okay? Alright, looks like regular activity. Uber Eats. Nope. Okay. Look at where he went to. Look at where he went to. Okay, see that? And plenty of parking over there. Pay close attention. Plenty of parking right there where he's gone. Plenty of parking. But he's been instructed to park here. See that? So he is a participant of the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, by simply instructed to park here. Then obviously he's not buying anything. He is carrying his food with him. So most likely they took care of him before he arrived here. And plenty of parking space right there. There's no construction being done. Everything is behind enemy lines. Plenty of second care with the witnesses. And this just happens to be another individual in the pocketbooks of this criminal organization regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. We got him again. What can I say? No business here. Plenty of parking space. But remember, And the community gang stocking adds a confirmation. Make some noise. Make some noise. There we go. Okay, so Homeowner Martinez won't be coming back anytime soon. She is waiting, most likely around the corner, working with law enforcement as a victim. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I don't see anything. All right, there is a vehicle hiding over here. Okay, so we're gonna find out if there's a vehicle here hiding for a specific reason or not. I think that's our neighbors. Yeah, that looks like our neighbor. Okay. All right, we're moving on for now. That is part of the scenario. You heard the community gang stalking. That adds to the victim's emotional disturbance state of mind. Okay. Attacking the victim's psyche. That's the reason it is measured with a special scale of that sort. That is it. I guess that's it. The attack is over. The high frequencies continue since 2003, okay, and present. And the pressure's on. The pressure's on, guys. I'm still here. I'm still here. History in the making. I am excited. Oh, the phone was attacked again. Look at that. So it continues. It continues. Let's see. We're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. 2:49 p.m., 2:49 p.m., Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. Wham, bam. Let's have a look. Waiting. Okay, let's see. Nothing wrong with the phone. See that? Nothing wrong with the phone. Right there. See that? Nothing wrong with the phone because of the police officers present. They're trying to avoid. See that? So, once again, you want to get rid of somebody? You attack the brain electronically. Please subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. You want to get away with the murder of electronic harassment from any electrical source outlet. That it's the same thing. Attacking the brain and attacking the phone is the same thing. The only difference is the brain is not replaceable. Okay? This is. See that? And they know that. And that's the reason why this young teenager is playing the role of a victim. Okay? That is being harassed by an individual with a camera recording in public view. That's it. He lives all the way over there. We documented the whole attack with Board of Education, District 99, female, running as soon as I went downstairs to record the female on video running toward this direction. Okay? And we have the police officers as well. All right, that's it. Another phone attack continuously. Once again, you want to get rid of somebody, you attack the brain electronically. You want to get away with the murder, just follow step by step how Thomas Central officials are going about that, guys. Okay? Keep your eyes on me. I am a prime example that it can be done as far as the documentation of a murder plot on regarding unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid, and categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Look at how discreet these individuals are, being instructed to park a certain way and simply leaving, knowingly that there's plenty of parking all the way over there. Plenty of parking all the way over there. And there we go. There we go. And this is Thomas Fitzgerald Mayor Larry Dominic. Disregard for public safety. This is a residential area. Plenty of young children in the area, guys. That vehicle will not have time to stop if a child decides to go across the street looking for a ball. Okay? This is Thomas Fitzgerald Mayor. Disregard for public safety and poisoning our community very, very slowly, guys. Young teen victims, children, okay, the candy boxes, the dollar store owner was instructed to move because of this, okay? the candy boxes being luring young teen victims and children. Okay, that is a big business here, guys. All right, 5139. That's the victim, the individual. He's also a victim. Okay, believe it or not, this individual is always under the influence of narcotics and alcohol, a very lethal mixture. That's the information right there. He's already well documented. This individual right here, he is serving customers as I'm speaking. That's the reason for the high presence of police officers in the area. All right, that's it. Ramona Martinez clearly not coming back. She left with her dog, and she will be waiting for me around the corner. That's it. The phone works. You see that? Nothing wrong with the phone. Nothing wrong with the phone. Carlos and Letty not as busy as the other days. They did receive customers, but not as busy today for some reason. Here we're going to continue waiting for more activity. Continue waiting for more activity. And we're getting ready for the mob, okay? The mob is creeping up very shortly, okay? The mob will be creeping up. Okay? Still waiting for Ramona Martinez to arrive. Okay, it doesn't look. That is part of the plan. As you can see, none of the windows are covered up. None of the windows are covered up because of the high presence of police officers. I already knew they were working on something against me. Oh, the bike is not there. See that? Okay, the bike is not there. The bike is not there. So the individual is serving customers in the area on bike. The bike is not there, guys. Okay, the bike is not there. Okay? He is serving customers in the area on bike. That's another reason for the police officers' heavy presence. Okay, and that is most likely where Ramona Martinez is hiding with her dog as well. Okay? 5139. Okay, 5139. The bike is not there. Okay, that is another reason why the Martinez family have been instructed to hide their vehicles from public view, obviously to manipulate me to go around looking for them. Okay? No dog barking. No dog barking.